Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roxanne. I am a makeup artist, and in today's video I will be doing the makeup on my sisters-in-law. So if ever you want to know what makeup that I did, then keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time that I post a video. So in this particular video I will be doing a voiceover just because I forgot my microphone. I'm sorry. And the dog was barking all the time, so you know, it was better for me to do a voiceover, and everything is going to be fast forwarded. And I'm really excited to show you my first ever little makeup look that I recorded on somebody else. So, and let's get into it right away. Hello, welcome to the little voiceover. We will do the makeup on her beautiful face, and let's start right away. So we will start with the Smashbox primer, which is in a stick form, and I'm just putting it to the area that she needs, which is the T-zone. And to make sure that everything is in, I'm going to be blending it into her skin with the warmth of my finger. And the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer will add a little bit of stickiness for the foundation to really stick on. So I like to mix those two primers together. It's really nice together, and a little dense too. The Micro Brow Pencil from NYX, I'm going to be using it to carve out her eyebrows and to fill in the spots where she needs. The color is the same as me, so it's an ash brown. And taking the concealers, so two Morphe concealer and the MAC concealer 24 Hour Smooth Wear, I'm going to be mixing them both to really make sure that the color is really good for her. And starting off with under the eyebrows, and then after that I'm going to be going on top of her eyebrows to clean up everything, to make sure that everything's nice and carved up super straight. Also, I really like to go back and forth on this, and so I put back some color, I put back some concealer, just to make sure that everything is to her taste and to my taste as well. The CoverGirl Clean Professional Powder, so I'm putting it all over her face to make sure that everything's mattified, even on top of the primer, because I'm taking the rest of the concealer, I'm applying it right on her pimples to add coverage to the foundation. Taking the P. Louise base, I'm going to be applying it on top of her eyes or eyelids to make sure that she has a good base for the eyeshadow that we want. And I'm blending it, of course, all the way up to the eyebrow. Taking the Conspiracy palette, we will start the shade Tanacon, which is going to be applied to the eye, and it's going to be the transition shade that we will use. I'm making sure to blend literally everything so there's no harsh lines, and it really looks beautiful on her skin tone. Going back and forth, obviously, and we will take the shade Pigment, which is that nice pink shade for a base. And of course, this one has warm undertones, and it's going to really be beautiful on her skin tone. Creating the shape as well with the brushes, and starting off with the look. Blending everything together to make sure that everything's nice, and going all the way up to her eyebrow and her inner corner. Taking the shade Trisha, which was her literally favorite shade from the palette, I will apply it to the outer corner of the eye and creating the shape that we want. So then after that, we can just blend the shade to the ideal shape. So right now I'm blending it to make sure that there's no harsh lines, and making sure that the shimmer is really nicely placed. And blending the shade Pigment and Trisha together, it will be really nice. She wanted the pink look with a little bit of oomph and extra in her eye look. So right now I'm just taking the P. Louise base and cutting the crease, making sure to really put it above her eye area or crease, because she has hooded eyes. So you really want to create a crease that is higher than her natural crease. Of course, I'm just doing the half of the eyes because it will be a really neon shade, which is Food Videos, that yellow shade that she really was attracted to. And it's just going to be really nice. When you mix it together, it's going to come to an orange kind of shade in the middle, which is really good with her skin tone. And it was a pain to really put the Food Videos shade because it's like there's so much fallout, honestly. But in the end, the look comes really together, and it's really beautiful. So taking the shade Flaming Hot, which is not really red, it's kind of more pinkish. It adds depth to the look. And then I'm making sure to blend everything together to make sure that there's no harsh lines. Also taking the shade Bubblegum. So now after blending it and putting the eye look together, I will be applying some highlight on her face. So taking the Anastasia Moonchild palette, I will be putting it right under our brow bone, and it's gonna mix it with the rest of the eyeshadow and create depth into it. Time for foundation, and taking the Sephora foundation, I don't remember exactly the shade that we took, but it's her shade, and I just blend it all around her face and making sure that everything is covered. This foundation is really good, it's not too expensive, and there is a lot of coverage, which is really, really nice. I'm taking a brush because it's easier to blend for acne specifically, and taking the concealer with my finger just because the warmth of the finger is really easier to blend. And I make sure to set the concealer as much as you can because you don't want it to crease under the eyes. Taking back the shade Bubblegum, I'm going to be putting under the eye, so under the waterline, and it's going to really put the look together, and it's going to be super, super nice and pink and yellow and everything together. And you want to make sure that everything is really blended together. That's why I go back and forth with the brush. And I set the eyebrow with the Health Clear Gel to make sure that nothing moves and there's nothing that smudges. Time for blush. So the blush, I'm taking the NYX Cream Matte blush, which is really nice for her skin tone, and the Marcel blush on her face, which has a more kind of a shimmery gold shade to it, and it just brings the look together. Contour. Okay, so contour, we take the Morphe finishing powder, which is my favorite powder to contour at the moment, and it's really going to add a little bit of warmth to her face and to contour slightly the face, so more like kind of bronzing and contouring. I like to do her nose as well because her nose is really, really nice, and you can just snatch it all the way as well with highlighter, and it just brings everything together. You can put it everywhere as well. It's just really nice. You put highlight everywhere, on her cheeks, lips, nose. And this Caramel Kiss shade from Jeffree Star Cosmetics adds so much glitter and shine to her face. It's just beautiful. Then lining up the lips with the NYX little lip pencil. It's pink. It just goes really well to the lips, and also there is some glitter in that lip liner as well. Taking the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Prom Night liquid lipstick, I'm going to be applying it to her lips and adding some warmth to the face as well with the Kat Von D bronzer, which I thought that she wasn't bronzed enough, so I wanted to add more of the bronzer and some blush as well, just to make everything look together. Taking some Maybelline mascara. I'm going to be applying her mascara to her lashes, and it's literally my first time applying mascara to somebody else, so I'm like struggling a little bit. And then fixing up my mistake because there was some mascara all under her eyes. So then some little fake lashes, which these ones are really not expensive. I think they're from AliExpress, but they're really nice. And adding some shine to her lips because she likes to have some glitter and glosses. We have to set the face, obviously, because we want everything to stay together. And I also use a sponge to make sure that the setting spray gets into her foundation and all the powders to make sure that everything stays and doesn't crease, so it looks absolutely beautiful and shiny and luminous. And this is the final look, so I really hope that you enjoyed it. I really like the final result, and she is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to see more of those awesome videos. So I post 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday. And if you don't want to miss any video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. So I really love you, beauties, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, beauties.